Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic, always special. The stuff nearly 99% of the population that is playing Mortal Online 2 never heard of. The Mortal Online 2 solar system. And yeah, I'm not talking about Mortal Exodus, no. We are talking about the real thing, When you still think that Nave has just 2 moons, let me surprise you, there's more in the solar system. So maybe the ancient Tindremics and the ancient Cedoyans or some ancient civilizations were able to teleport to these planets. This would also explain why the Cedoyans wrote so much about the planets, the history, not only of their own planet. So we are talking about the night sky of Merland, so that we can maybe better understand why the planet Nave is like that and why Merland is like how Merland is. Bam! The Mortal Online 2 solar system. And the lore behind all of that is so big that even your wife feels excited at least once. So yeah, let's talk about the big lore. So we start with Sunna, that is as fat as your... Sunna is the central star of the system, similar to our sun of course. And it's worshipped by many cultures. So it's the origin of light and life, like our sun. The next planet could also be called the Fire Planet because it's of the closest to Sunna. It's very small like our Mercury and has one unnamed moon. So yeah, maybe we as a community can name it. So please leave your suggestions in the comments. Just in case you're wondering, a lot of stuff in Mortal Online is named how the community named it. But I guess some would argue that you need to discover it in the night sky. Like a real researcher. Hell yeah! But there's a certain plot twist to this planet. It's associated with Maalite, the red mineral. And also associated with Maal. Maal is a volcanic mountain in Herabalta. But it's similar like how this planet is like. Very hot, a lot of fire. Maalite is flying everywhere. This is why some of the Maalite rocks are coming to Nave, but they came a long way. Because they must surpass our next planet first, Thalassa. It's also called the Ocean World. So this is a second planet and it also has an unnamed moon. So if you have a suggestion for that as well. And it's connected to the Thalassa snake, the greater Thalassa snake. So it came maybe with a meteor. No one really knows. The Cedoyans might knew it. But the Tindremic Empire does what the Tindremic Empire does. Burning books and rewriting history. Every few hundred years. And this planet is a little bit connected to Zaduka because in Zaduka there is a coast that is called Mouth of Thalassa. And this is a colossal whirlpool south of Zaduka. It's very deep, it's very mysterious, there are storms there, it's sea-based and there are creatures there that are bigger than half of Tindrem. But enough of Zaduka, no one knows for sure if Thalassa has life. On it, no one knows. Maybe in the deep sea. So now to Nave. This is our world, our planet. We know our planet. We don't know everything about our planet, of course. But yeah, it's the only confirmed planet that has life on it. Nave has also 3 moons. The largest one, associated with Camulos, also known as God of War. You may recognize him from the statues of Tindrem. And this moon is very deep black purple because of the mineral Nyx. This moon is literally nearly completely out of Nyx. The second moon of Nave is Ophion, the middle moon. It's linked to Zelua, the goddess of wisdom, so related to the green mineral opite. And also possible dragon materials like Ophiosquami, Ophiodermi, Ophium, and Ophiocorny. Ophiodermi was in Mortal Online 1. I guess the other ones as well. I'm not sure about that, but the Ophiodermi, I clearly remember that. And the third one is the unnamed hidden moon. Sometimes visible, sometimes not. It's very mysterious. It's symbolic of the unseen divine powers. And yeah, the citizens of Nave see that moon appearing and disappearing, but they don't know what to expect from that. Some say every time something good happens, every time something bad happens. Some religions are even based on that, just on the third moon. And it's still unnamed. And when you even debate about a name, some religionless people will definitely tell you that it's not named like that. And it just remains unnamed to this day. Now to the Shatter Belt, that is called Crepitea. So it's an asteroid belt between Nave and Skadi, and it's associated with the insect type that forms Crepitea. So it's basically the source of Crepitea and dense Crepitea materials that are used in alchemy and crafting. It's symbolic of fragmentation, it's the rebirth, it's the thin line between order and chaos directly in there. So yeah, it's a bunch of asteroids. So the next one is called Skadi. So this is the 4th planet, one very large moon, close as large as Nave, and it's associated with ice, but it's actually the metal Skadite. It's the rare mineral, also named Skadite. And this planet is tied to the shards of Skadi. These are massive ice flows near Nordfeld. The ice flows in Nordfeld are not out of Skadite, but it's named like that. Maybe because of some Skadite sand or something like that. But Skadite is one of the most brutal materials that you can use for war weapons. And breaking something out of that planet is very hard. But maybe when such a comet lands on Nave, oh, holy crap, the whole Merland will immediately go there. The Tindremic Empire instantly will invade everything. So yeah, let's move on to our next planet. Pontos, the Titan of Water. And spoiler, it's the largest of the solar system. It has 8 moons, all unnamed. So yeah, get crazy in the comments. So maybe with a lot of suggestions, we can make community votings. I don't know, would be awesome. Then we can all name the moon together. So it's associated with the flow of Pontos, the gigantic water eruption north of Herabalta. So it represents a primordial ocean. It's also unclear why the water is not freezing. But even from that distance, ancient Cedoyans have spotted flows of water. No one knows if they use teleport magic because the Tindremic Empire nearly seized everything and destroyed nearly everything. And now the last one, Erebus. So this planet may has moons, may not has moons. It's an ancient depiction. No one even knows if it's still there. It's enigmatic and possibly erased from existence. It's also associated with oblivion, a black hole, the void, or forgotten gods, or the death. There were just reports that this planet ever existed and then not existed and then existed again over the periods of a long time. No one knows. And we also need to talk about the lost Armillogion. So it was a very ancient astrological model that mapped the solar system. And here it comes. It survived the conflux. It survived the eruption. It survived 2 cataclysmic events and the Tindremic Empire. But sadly, the magic knowledge about the Armillogion is gone. So how the ancient people used that to teleport, maybe to even another planet, no one knows. There's some forbidden knowledge sneaking around where someone stole stuff from the Tindremic Empire and were claiming that the 3rd moon had something to do with necromancy and necromancy magic and also spiritism and spiritism magic. But yeah, no one knows for sure. But what I know for sure is, if you found this interesting and you want to help that the Mortal Online community can grow and this channel to survive, then please leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, would be so awesome. And if you have the time, maybe have a look in the lore playlist. There are a lot of names, places and stories that are connected to the stuff you see in game. So yeah, special thanks to all of these supporters, of course. Carmel, Lucario, Mr. Minerva, Damn Tired, Ronus, Paternax, Cologne Bulldog, and all the others, of course. And yeah, never forget to make the solar system hard. I mean, make party hard. And see you all next time. Goodbye.